I guess you can if everything you believe is what you've been directed to believe. You know, dumb people that watch Fox News all the time, sure, then they believe all that shit. But I don't believe that Vince Fox is actually dumb. I listened to him talk, and I don't think he's just parroting a bunch of stuff, basically. So, secrets out, guys. All right.
Okay, you know what? We're totally live now. Everything's working. Everything's functioning. I'm sorry you missed a bunch of good shit because of my stupid shit won't fucking work. Damn it. Hey, there we go. There we go.
I didn't say that. That's some other guy. What's that shit?
No, it's Will.
Jeez.
Okay, now
I
we
don't
can
even know who
get
that
on with
is.
this party. Hey, look. Okay, all right, put that away. Okay, let's get real here. Now that we haven't been real, you know.
Okay.
All right. So, dude,
So
what about the whole
Vince Fox.
police beating thing, the police shooting thing?
No, topic
Okay.
Vince Fox.
So actually, you know what? Hold on. This is an amazing concept that I feel like a lot of like stand-up comedians and I don't know, maybe other podcasts get to do where there's like this pre-rehearsed thing that they do, and then it's like oftentimes maybe the second time they rehearsed it was amazing, and then it's a matter of trying to like recapture that magic. So we just had this 15-minute conversation about police brutality. I think it was pretty good.
Police shootings, all that stuff. Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe if it's out there.
Well,
on YouTube,
I still want to
maybe
talk
sucked.
about it since you couldn't hear shit. It was all fucked
Well,
up.
if that, but this is interesting. So this is going to be the second time that we're basically parroting the exact same thing, and I'm curious if we could catch that lightning in a bottle once again. Okay.
Okay, let's try and do it. Let's see if we
So I think that cops are all bad and racist.
And
so
dumb.
of course. But I also think
Okay.
that all black people are bad. No, I'm just kidding. So this is what I think enough people do not do in these types of conversations, and unfortunately in this case there's institutionalized racism, and that kind of makes it a little more difficult to be subjective and to involve all nuances. But I think that it is very important to involve nuances in a conversation like this. For example, yes, cops are and can be racist, but not all cops are and will be racist. And oftentimes there are dumb people who become cops. Football players in high school eventually need a job when they don't reach the NFL, and they become cops because they spent their entire high school beating the shit out of nerds, and now
so it was a perfect fit. Yeah, right.
Yeah, so they just exchanged nerds for black people.
right, of course.
Yes, thank you. We're recapturing this magic.
Yes.
Um,
See, I knew we could do it. Here we are.
I think
Thanks.
it's already better. So, but at the same time, I think that a cop has an 8-hour day. It's not like a cop clocks in and then just goes and, shoots a black guy in a car and then just like clocks out. I mean, there's 8 hours here. And I'm not excusing any behavior. I'm really not. But let's say the cop spends his first 45 minutes being the human shield between like this toxic relationship that are just causing a scene in the front of an apartment complex. Those L-shaped apartment complexes that only poor people live in, and they have to basically be an adult for two adults that are acting like children, and then I don't know. Then they have to go save a homeless guy that just shit his pants and is screaming in the middle of an intersection
Right.
at oncoming traffic. And then there is unfortunately a black guy that they probably found expired tags or something, are going to begin searching his car because they're tipped off on something, and he's acting a little too nervous, and now they are potentially reacting to his nervousness, but maybe they're also reacting to the day they had. And I'm not excusing it, but I'm just saying that maybe that might have something to do with it. Maybe we can also introduce nuances and like we can have a layered conversation.
For sure.
instead of-
And,
Do you think that
for
it's
sure.
because the cop is enduring so much in 7 hours in a day, and then at the
Maybe.
8th hour he hears a car drive by and there's a black guy in it listening to Rock Your Body, and that just fucking
I'm
throws
fucking
him.
killing that guy. rock your body. Maybe if it's Cry Me a River, we can have a decent conversation. Otherwise,
if it's Cry Me a River, let's just chase them.
Otherwise, I'm accidentally tasing you with my gun. That's what happened. That story, right? The cop thought it was a taser. Aren't they? But they do have triggers, right? I don't know. I know
have like a safety trigger.
I've always wanted to taser somebody.
Hey, where'd have you go?
Do we go again? Does that mean we're off, like, and we have to redo this again?
This is a 5-minute episode. That's why.
How is it, Shanice? Is it good?
Rick.
Dude, this thing is just jumping all over, man.
These fucking cameras that you got, Eric. I'm telling you.
Which one is it now? This one. Let's try again.
Does that mean we're off, like, and we have to redo this again? 5-minute episode. That's why.
All right. Well, we sound good.
Yeah, we do. We do. And you know what? A good 5 minutes is better than me drunk in this chair talking to your kids again.
Yeah, right.
Or drunk in the office working.
Oh, man. Yeah, I've done that before.
Man, Andy and I used to get drunk every day.
Really?
Yeah, at work. We had
Wait,
like
who?
3. Andy, do you remember Andy Kim? The Asian guy that
Yes,
sat
I
behind me?
love that guy, man.
Yeah, he was cool.
You guys were awesome. You guys used to come in dressed like madmen.
Fancy Fridays.
Yes. Was that literally what it was called, Fancy Fridays?
Fancy Fridays.
Okay.
That was fucking dope. But we would take And just have that main view.
I think the damage is already done. You hear the computer?
I'm just saying I'll troop it out.
Check 1, 2. Here we are. Okay, we're back. Looks like we're just gonna do with one. These cameras are fucking with us.
Wait, let me see. So
What
do you have to restart?
Check it out.
Sorry,
No,
ladies,
no,
you
we're
can't get
good.
it closer
We're
to
good.
me.
It's still working. It's just the cameras are for some reason overloading my system. Check 1, 2. Here we are. Okay, we're back. Looks like we're just gonna do.
Fuck that.
All right, there
I'm
it
out
is.
doing Guy Huseman's episode.
Which one's that?
Ooh, man, what Guy Huseman episode's better? I think the last one you guys did was just the best.
The one with Vince?
I mean, it was like this just cavalcade of like crazy, and it was so good.
Explain a cavalcade.
Oh man, like just a giant circus parade of craziness. Like 60 clowns just like riding on colorful horses.
Colorful horses. Dude, that's rad.
Yes.
Good description. I like that.
Thank you. And one of the clowns is bald.
You know what? And that would be me.
Oh, okay. Shots fired.
Yes. No. Hey, the shots received. Yeah, it's too bad we didn't really get to like fully share
I don't
good
have to sit so
audio
close
on
to you
all
anymore,
of
right?
our fucking shit.
Jeez.
We had some good shit we talked about too, man.
I mean, you could probably splice it together. You recorded it, right?
Yeah, we're recording it right now. You know, we'll go back for anybody who wants to watch it and splice it in. Or
Okay,
something.
that's I say because
if George feels like doing it.
oh George, the second time you have to. I'd say we reached we had a good thing going. If there was audio that was there, we talked about brutality, police brutality. I don't know if you guys know
poop brutality.
There's
like that too.
issues with police officers and black people. Just in case you guys aren't aware, it's been happening a couple times recently.
And according to Vince, it happens to white people a lot more.
Oh, well, that makes sense. That's totally. Let me
nobody
guess.
talks
Let me
about
guess. Were there graphs involved?
Lots of
Of
graphs,
course there's
pie
graphs
charts,
involved,
lots
dude.
of graphs, huh?
everything.
Well-
It's all about graphs with him, dude.
Okay, here's the thing.
Ancient
What
scriptures.
if, like, I'm just gonna throw an idea out there, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All
Just
right.
why
Give us
don't you guys
give
get
us
like a
just
black?
one idea?
Just maybe I got one
maybe,
idea for the
maybe
night.
two.
Why don't you guys, like you two, get there, and you get a Black Panther on that side, and you get Vince Fox over here, and it's
Oh,
just
dude, now that
it's
would be a
called
show.
Battle of the Graphs, and just whoever has like just get them to just throw out their best graphs of facts. What do you guys think?
according to my government statistic analysis on this chart, you can clearly see here. You know.
Oh, that's the
Dude.
best. I love that. I always wondered like where he gets those facts.
How do you think? How do you think like a conversation between Craig Bennett and Vince would go?
Oh man, no, hold on. Because I could visualize it, and I hate to, I can't make a cartoon out of this. I can't make a caricature because it would just be Craig being nice. It'd be Craig being nice and just sort of like letting Vince talk, and then sort of getting through it as quickly as possible, and like go, yep, well,
What about
That's
Pat?
what you got, huh?
What about Pat? Pat and Vince.
oh
Because
man,
Pat's pretty extreme when he wants to be.
Pat could be mean when he wants to be.
You ever seen him throw his calculator on his fucking desk?
Is that his way of being mean? Dude, he throws his calculator harder than anybody I've ever seen.
And then he'll slam the fucking table.
Man, that dude. So what you're saying is like calculators beware when Pat gets mad.
Keep him away.
Keep those calculators away. Lock up those calculators.
Just keep the cuckoo bananas away from me, and I won't get mad.
Oh
I
man,
promise.
I'm gonna like anytime Pat's mad at me, I'm gonna make sure to like tuck my calculator in my desk.
There you go.
Go out and fucking find
Put it in your pants, man. Shove it down your underwear, man.
Ooh, I can see that. But what? Okay, hold on. If I ever fuck up though, I'm just gonna give Pat my calculator and go do. You know what? Do whatever you need to. Just do whatever you need to. If I'm sorry I offended you. I'm sorry I upset you. Just have at it.
Yep.
Cool. We're talking about Pat Green. Please don't use that word.
I don't want to talk about primary anymore. I've had enough for today.
Wait, I
And
thought we were
haven't
talking
you
about
had enough
Mark
for
Mark.
today? No.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
No.
Who's that? I don't know.
Not going there. No. Hey, you know what? I want to talk about the police shooting thing for just another second.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Just one
For
more
the
second.
fifth time.
Okay, thanks. I'm done
Okay.
talking about it.
You want to talk about the police shootings?
I said I wanted to talk about it for a second, and I talked about it for a second. and I was
Got it.
done.
Ooh, I see what you did there.
Yeah, that was good, huh?
That was pretty. That was clever.
Did you
That
like
was
that?
clever.
No. What's that?
How's Biden?
doing?
Okay, all right. I'll bite to that. I'll bite on that. Isn't it cool to have a
I'll
boring
bite in
president? Like, remember, like when every Trump supporter was like, "Man, can you imagine? We're gonna have a total boring president. Can you imagine? Like, why is that a bad thing? I want to have the most boring president ever." Here's the problem. The problem, 1992. There was this thing like where
When you were in
would-
sixth grade.
huh?
When you were in sixth grade.
You motherfucker.
He's paying attention though.
He was paying attention. I didn't need that fact out there, but yes, I did admit to that. I'm turning 40 in a couple days. Somebody asked Bill Clinton, boxers or briefs. Do you guys remember that? So here's what happened as a result of that. The president became the guy you would most likely want to have a beer with. That is the opposite of what I want. I want the most boring I want the guy that's like, I don't drink beer. I'm too busy working. All I want to do
right?
is, like, I don't want a guy, or either that, I want a raging alcoholic, like, I don't know, Richard Nixon. But I don't want a guy I want to drink a beer with. I want a guy that can solve all my problems and put my tax dollars at work. That's what I want. And I want a guy that's boring and potentially has a stuttering issue like Joe Biden. And I don't want somebody, I don't want normal. I want, or actually, I'm sorry, I do want normal. I don't want Donald Trump. I don't want to be scared of opening my news app every morning with like, what insane racist conspiracy did Donald Trump, retweet? I don't want that. I don't know why that was an interesting thing. Like, why did we need American politics to be WWF? And I have the answer, because there are stupid people, and people like WWF, and they can keep their WWF, and they can leave politics because they have no fucking business in there. Hi, everybody who like Donald Trump. Watch football and WWE and stay the fuck out of politics. Thank you. All right.
That was funny. That was quite well delivered.
I
like
yeah.
it.
But I want boring. You know what? Actually, Eric, I don't know how Joe Biden's doing. There's the answer. And you know what? I love it, because I'm sure he's doing okay. Because honestly, what does the president really do? Nothing.
No.
He doesn't do anything.
No.
All he does is make other countries not hate us, maybe. And he doesn't. There's nobody, I think, that looks at Joe Biden like he's the laughing stock. I mean, he's an old man. I'm pretty sure he's got at least 8 liver spots, but that's it. I mean, that's the most you could say about Joe Biden negatively.
No, you know what? When it comes to presidents, one weaves things a little this way and one weaves things a little that way, and you could almost do a little comparison with how that's the two different party lines. But the truth of the matter is, sometimes more of the legislation goes this way or more of the legislation goes that way, but in the end, it's the private businesses and corporations and tech conglomerates and
Right.
resource owners and elite that really call the whole show.
Right.
And what's really going to happen.
So Biden's not here to fix our problems.
Remember back when
Dude, Biden is a
Puppet.
candidate of the
A child sniffer.
ruling class.
Well,
That's
probably did
One who
that.
can't want to walk up the stairs.
Wrong with that,
all
anyways.
the most of the ones that you had to pick from. I'd say Trump had some of his own independence to him, but he's still totally tied into all the big companies that run the world.
Right.
So how is there any difference between one or the other, really?
Well, I'll tell you.
Maybe there's
the
their
difference.
philosophical views and how they decide they want to show up.
I think that Joe Biden was what you would have wanted, and if you were a conservative, because here's this
Wait, Joe Biden,
77-year-old.
you want Joe Biden as a conservative?
Well, no, he's definitely not a conservative, but quite the opposite. So I remember when Trump was, when he was contested and contesting his loss, and many of his followers were terrified at this like socialist, crazy, lunatic, progressive Joe Biden, this guy who's gonna totally like bring take Christmas away and there's no more holidays. And meanwhile, he's this 77-year-old centrist from Delaware. Like I find if there was a Democrat in office, as speaking from the the eyes of a conservative, I feel like Joe Biden's what you'd want. He's this old, complacent man that's not going to do anything. He's if it were Bernie, it would be a complete like we'd be living in Russia at this point. But like we're there, it's not. He's not going to do anything. He's gonna, I don't know, play catch with his dog that bites everybody in the backyard of the White House, and that's it. And he's never gonna say anything. And every once in a while, he's gonna be caught kind of saying something inflammatory, and that's about it. That'll be the most. And Fox News will find a way to make everything wrong, but still,
Of course.
but still, he's what a conservative should want. Some guy, some old man who is terrified of offending people, who's going to do absolutely nothing and be boring.
Okay, well, there you have it. Good political analysis.
Could have ended that 3 minutes ago.
No, I was enjoying every second of it.
Thank you.
George was busy texting his lady, but
No, it wasn't.
that's okay.
That's
I was
not
looking
true.
at Instagram and then looking at what Vince had to say.
And then he was looking at Pornhub.
As always, he hates our show.
He hates your show?
Yeah.
Who does?
Really? Well, you know what though? I still feel
Vince who?
Vince Cox.
Vince
Vince Fox.
James? Vince James
No,
hates our
Vince-
show?
Vince Cox.
Oh, Vince Cox.
Oh.
Who's Vince Cox?
Oh
brother.
man, I'm
His
supposed
brother?
to call him Vince James. Oh, I actually feel disrespectful.
That's okay. There's not 100,000 angry
No, this
Vince
dude's-
James followers that are going to
This
go
dude's fucking
hunt him
disrespectful
down.
because
So, whatever.
fucking AJ always tells Eric, call me AJ, not Adam Wiener.
I
And he's
can't
always, Adam
fucking
Wiener,
help
I mean,
it.
I mean,
I can't
Adam,
help it.
AJ. So Adam.
I can't help it, dude.
I mean AJ.
yeah, that's a hard thing to do.
So after years of knowing Adam
Yeah.
as Adam, he comes on the show and he's all, call me AJ.
Spot on
You fucking
impersonation.
kidding me, dude? No, you really need to call me AJ. Okay, I'll try, dude. I can't promise anything.
Doesn't he sound
dude.
like Ken Kniff?
Oh
But
my God.
no, he sounds like AJ is what he sounds like.
Right.
Okay, hold on. Right now, at the count of three, we're all gonna do our best AJ impersonation. You go first. Well, you already went. You go.
Oh. Del Taco. Del Taco. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of yeah.
Hello,
Yeah, you need a little practice. It's okay.
Hey everybody, I'd like to talk about the rock music for just 5 minutes, and I'd like to.
Say I miss Jesse Mercado.
Well, I don't know who Jesse Mercado is. I'm guessing he's a rock person, and I got 4 hours of Fish on my music broadcast this weekend. Okay, thank you.
But
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
what I really like to say is
You need practice, motherfucker, because that sounds nothing like him. Talking shit on
let
my
me get
voice.
warmed up. Let me get warmed up, okay?
It is. There was a bit Ken Kniff from Connecticut.
What I gotta say is I miss Bob Dylan.
No, now you sound like
No, okay, never mind. Forget
Randy
it.
Savage.
This
or
is
something.
Randy Savage.
I'm not getting it. So I'm not even gonna try. There's a
you
lot of
know-
impersonations I can do. I can't do AJ. AJ, love you.
What flamboyant homosexual styled Macho Man Randy Savage. Sometimes I just like, because I'm convinced, that somebody doesn't who is 10 years younger than me does not know things from the 1990s. I always show them things from my childhood, and I was showing.
What kind of
You mean Shantae
things?
Lopez?
Yes, Shantae Lopez. Yes.
Oh my God, name droppers.
Oh.
Name droppers.
Watch out, world. I was showing her Macho Man Randy Savage. What the fuck was he wearing? Who dressed him? There's no way that a man who bodybuilds for a living and sounds like he's like just gargling razor blades when he talks. There's no way that guy's wearing like pink cheetah print with a cowboy hat.
I think it's because Eddie Guerrero couldn't do it, so he had him do it.
Maybe. Seriously, stop watching us and just go look at, I don't know, go to Google and look up Macho Man Randy Savage 1992. Being that we've been talking about 1992 all night. You will thank
day
me
long.
later.
What grade were you in?
In 1992,
Yep.
I was working at the Hard Rock Cafe,
Oh man.
bussing tables, and partying
Oh, that's
hard
so sad.
with tons of rock stars and hot chicks coming in and out of that
Sticking
place
Molly
in
in
the
your butt?
droves.
They didn't do that then,
Were
did
you,
they?
Were you sticking Molly in your butt?
No, that didn't exist back then.
Really?
No.
MDMA? Ecstasy?
None of that stuff, dude.
Nobody used to chew them up in their mouth with no water?
No, none of that
You guys are
stuff,
just-
man. No, it was
No?
just you drink
Do coke. That's what they
a
did
little
back then. They didn't do
cokes,
these
smoke your
pussy
butt,
drugs now.
all these stick it in your dick explode kind of shit. No, none of that was there.
Stick it in
I mean, that's the one thing they did wrong. But other than that, I mean, like, what's wrong with coke? Am I right, guys? Right?
I mean, come on,
Right?
let's
What's
do
wrong
some
with
lines all night
cocaine?
long.
I mean, come on, right? All right. Okay.
Pour it out. Ugh. There, you got a little. Dude, that thing. Look at that thing. The cap on that thing is like totally disintegrated. It's not falling apart. I found this rum bottle and I collected this sand in Bermuda back
No
in
kidding.
90.
2.
Okay, like,
Four.
did you do this? Oh, so it's not like that. Because I love this, like, the way that it's like, it's perfectly tilted for the camera.
That's pink sand, dude. That's pink sand.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the sand on the beach was pink.
That's
When
pretty
the water
gay,
was on
dude.
it, I know. Well, it was pretty awesome. You're surfing on this wave, and the water's so crystal clear you can barely see the wave.
Randy Savage's favorite beach.
And you see this pink sand underneath you, so I had to get some of it. It was just insane.
Yeah, well, it would be Randy Savage's favorite beach if there was like cheetah prints in there, but
There
there's
you go.
not. It's just pink. That's pink isn't good enough for him. He was pink with cheetah prints.
Because there's red coral all around the beach, so you
Is
get the
that what it
red
is?
mixed with the sand color, and it makes pink. Yeah.
Wow.
See, learn something new. There you go.
You're so cool, man. I just remember being out in a boat with you. All I was doing was drinking, and you were out getting lobsters from like the deep. And the lobsters that came out were pissed. Dude, those lobsters were the
No, I
most
remember
upset
that.
I've ever
I
seen.
remember that,
Like, they must have been like mid fucking because they came out pissed.
dude. That one I threw on the boat was like 5-6 pounds, and the thing's all
Yeah, that thing.
putting its antlers out or its antennas out. That thing was ready to go, dude.
Well, okay, I got a question about that. Like, so what? They don't have claws.
Our California lobsters do not have claws.
Then what's their purpose? Like, what do they use to like fend off prey?
They're very spiny.
That's it.
Yeah,
So they're
and
just
they
like
back into a hole.
expecting.
They back into a hole, so if an animal tries to put its mouth on it, it gets jabbed by all the spines on them.
I can't believe they live. If I were a fish, I'd beat the shit out of it.
They
Well,
don't
they're,
while
they're
they're
I
in the
just
cockroaches
water.
and
hunk
they're everywhere.
lobsters.
They're cockroaches and they're everywhere. So there you go.
I would
Ocean
just like
cockroaches.
I'd pass it and just fart on it, look at it like as a fish. Go, what are you gonna do,
Yeah.
lobster?
Yeah.
Can't snap me with your hands.
Yeah. Right. Or your little tail.
Oh, okay, now I got a serious question
All right.
about lobsters.
Okay.
You're a lobster expert. You look like you're expecting a joke. What the fuck?
Lobsters.
Okay, how do lobsters jack off with those claws?
They don't have claws.
Okay, not the California ones, but the
Okay.
like
The main lobsters and the
yeah,
few
main
lobsters in
lobsters.
the world that actually have claws. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
How do lobsters jack off?
Tell me, how do lobsters jack off?
There's not a joke. I told you it's an honest question, and you're an expert, so enlighten me.
Maybe I need to do a little study.
Okay, fair enough.
Little study.
Fair enough. So you don't know everything.
I don't know everything. I may claim to, but I really don't.
Not as smart as they act, ladies and
No.
gentlemen.
Yes, right.
Yeah, smart. Smart, right, guys? Go
all-
watch Joe
It's
Rogan
all
instead.
It's all an illusion.
Bet you Joe Rogan would know the answer to that.
Yeah, I'll bet you would. I bet you would.
Eric said to go in the water, watch him from a fucking rock behind a rock far away.
Why won't they beat off?
Or like-
Why aren't they beating off? I must know.
That'd be so great if you were like, just watching a lobster in their house
Fucking
with the
voyeur.
binoculars and like got caught by other lobsters.
Right.
Oh, that'd be so awesome.
Hey, Brent, there's this fucking asshole over here.
Dude, that I just had a flashback to that Addams Family movie where it is like looking through pages with pictures of hands and feet, and he's all he closes up the book.
You know what? I didn't understand that. Like, I don't like it. I was okay with Cousin It. I didn't like Thing. Fuck Thing. Like, no, that part, that scene. Even as a kid, I was like, well, how is he seeing anything? He doesn't have eyes. It's just 5 fingers. Sorry,
I mean, how could he hear? He doesn't have ears. Right?
Yeah,
You could
exactly.
talk to him, and he
Exactly. I'm not buying it. Not buying it, Adam's Family. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's kind of stretching. A lot.
Now I understand. Like I understand that it's the theater of the imagination, but didn't work. Sorry.
Hand crawling all over the place. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, little too superficial.
Yeah. I mean, it just I don't know. Like
How do you think jacks off? Or does he jack off?
Okay,
anybody?
wait a minute. Well, that's a great question. And like
Like
which
this?
one's the dick, right?
Yep.
Middle one.
It's like
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah. There you go. There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. We figured out something tonight. This is some powerful stuff.
Nice.
I now officially know how Thing jacks off. Because I mean, he may not be able to see it, but he can definitely feel.
Right?
Well, which one is it? Is it his thumb?
I'd say middle finger. You know what?
Finger.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. I don't know where you go. Okay, so I got another question I thought of on the way here, and
Okay.
I think it's a really important question. And I feel like this is a conversation piece right here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. If you had to, okay, or let's be real here. Maybe you wanted to. Maybe you want to. Okay. It doesn't have to be have to. If you wanted to, or you have to have sex with an animal, which one's it going to be? Do I start?
You can start.
Don't be stealing
go.
my idea.
I won't steal your idea, man.
Okay. A dolphin.
Oh,
Easy
fuck
one.
off, motherfucker. Come on. Everybody wants to fuck a dolphin.
I mean, we can go dinosaurs.
Everybody.
I mean,
Wait.
it's an
What,
easy one.
what dinosaur? Which one?
Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus.
It just,
Okay.
dude. Here, I'm gonna give you one word. Why? Badonkadonk.
But donkey donk.
Yeah, badonkadonk. They got a big old fat. Badonkadonk.
A dolphin does?
No, they're just. I mean, it's like fucking human. Only even better.
Right? Because you pretend it's a mermaid.
Okay, no, we gotta talk about this. But no, you stop the mermaid shit because that's next. We'll talk about a mermaid in a second.
Okay, sounds good.
What's yours?
A sloth.
Oh.
Because
Can I-
they expect it slow.
Oh, you give
I'm
it-
not gonna go slow.
Yeah. Oh, either that or you give it to them slow. Like you put on some like Keith Sweat. Nobody.
Okay, I'm going to say a sheep. Because they're kind of already expecting it.
Yes, you know what? That's so true. Like, I bet you if you fucked a sheep, he would just look at you like, oh, you're one of those guys.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah, I bet you every sheep has a story where they've been fucked by a human. For sure, dude. Oh, that's
dude,
so
that's
good.
so great.
That is it. Wow, we got somewhere. That's a good answer.
Dude.
China, what's yours? Never mind. All right. So,
You were moving on to mermaids. I want to hear about the mermaids.
I was. Okay, so remember,
Real or fake?
You know,
Real or
back
fake?
in the 1600s, because we all know about that, where there was this huge lore. I mean, even as kids, we would like fantasize about mermaids and how beautiful and hot and sexual they are. Like they were sirens of the sea, right? But they were like half humans, but half fish. And the fish part was where their vagina was. Have you ever wanted to, I don't know, fuck a catfish? Has there ever been, like, you're a fish guy. Has there ever been one you pulled out of the ocean and you were like, if only half of this was human, I'd fuck it? Was there?
Right.
Because, okay, like, I remember fantasizing about Daryl Hannah when I was a kid. Now, maybe that's an exception because Daryl Hannah was human half of the time. But if I knew that at half of her time she had like a fish vagina, I don't know if I'd be okay with that. That's disgusting. Dude, fish smell disgusting. Can you imagine fucking that and like just that smell for, I don't know, 5 or 7 minutes?
You mean the 45 seconds of your performance?
5 to 7 minutes. I
Five-
mean,
all
come on,
right,
give
okay.
me some credit.
I've
here.
stretched it out. It's like kind of gotten over
I
the
take
hump.
breaks,
Yeah.
right?
Starting to like, George is like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry,
I'm
George.
listening.
Awkward, very awkward.
Awkward.
I bet you're like, dude, I just wish Vince was saying something racist right now. I could zone out without being uncomfortable.
Yeah, right. No, I don't know the whole mermaid thing. It's like, but they say that there was those shows that came out that claimed that they were real,
Mhm.
and they're apes that evolved into aquatic apes or whatever the hell. Did you ever see that?
I don't know because I read an article once about how somebody basically spliced. It was, I know that it was purchased by P.T. Barnum. Somebody's going to fact check me and prove me wrong, but I believe P.T. Barnum purchased a corpse that was a fish glued to the to a monkey. Am I incorrect?
Yeah. I remember seeing that. Yeah.
See, this is the problem that I spent. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a really quick story, and this is 1000% fact, and it's why I guess it's why I cannot believe in conspiracy theories, honestly, and I hope this is not gonna bore you guys. I promise you, it's not that bad. So when I was 7 years old, probably 7 years old, I'm at a park, and I was a dumb kid. Probably dumb now, but I was especially dumb as a kid. And some kid in the park told me that Disneyland fireworks every night.
Oh, here comes Disneyland.
Well, yeah, AJ, time to tune on out.
Yes.
So every night, this stranger who is probably even younger than me, told me that Michael Jackson throws up the fireworks himself. And I believed it. I believed it hook, line, and sinker. I believed every word of it. In fact, for the next couple years, probably even into my 10s, I thought, as I would see the fireworks go off, that Michael Jackson was doing moonwalks, throwing fireworks 600, 700 feet in the air. And I don't know how old I was when I realized it was a giant ruse that I was had with. And I never been able to just believe anything without a shit ton of research.
Well, that kind of goes with Easter Bunny and Santa Claus and all those other things, right?
I mean, except who believes in an Easter Bunny or Santa? Nobody believes in the Easter Bunny. You just pretend to so you can get candy. But Santa Claus seems cool. He seems like an old friendly guy.
Yeah, that's probably the guy that lasts the longest, out of all those characters.
If you were a child that was molested when you were younger, do you hate Santa Claus, or can you be okay with Santa Claus?
Well, I guess it depends on if the person who molested you was an old man or not with a big beard.
See, that's a great question. See, this is
So
is why you listen to Mike on a Platter.
That's right.
They give you the answers you never thought to think.
Right? Exactly. Well, did Michael Jackson disappoint then?
Yeah, I disappointed. I was traumatized by it. I couldn't believe I believed that. I'm still upset at myself for believing it. If I can go back into time, I don't know, kick myself to death as a kid.
And unbelieve
in
it?
front of my parents.
I think it would be traumatizing if they said Michael Jackson was Santa Claus.
Come sit on my lap.
Yeah, I'm sure
I'm
that
gonna
he tried.
Come on, boys and girls. Come on. You can sit on my lap. It's totally okay. I promise.
I got something special for you, but we got to go to your room.
Yes.
Do you ever find
We're going to
yourself...
bring the Jesus juice with us.
Do you guys like Michael Jackson still as a performer, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Do you ever get grossed out by the fact that you still like him after every single... Because, it's like Michael Jackson keep giving him a pass. Back when we were kids, you heard he molested children, and there was some big expose about it, and you would go I don't know, maybe he didn't. You would rationalize because you like Billie Jean that
It's
much.
kind of like Chris Brown. Everybody got over the fact that he beat Rihanna's ass, and now everybody still loves him. And then it's well, maybe there's two sides to every story. But you know why everybody forgave him? Because that boy can dance.
That's a good point. But let's also be real. I mean, Rihanna has a resting bitch face, so she probably has it for some reason. Am I right, guys? Sometimes you got to put that into place.
Maybe.
I mean, but how many celebrities have we forgiven?
Well, there's a moral to that story, and that is that even amazing things that you've come to know and appreciate in your life are done by people that are not perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's perfect.
Well, plus there's plenty of child molesters out there that can't dance like Michael Jackson. You got to, I mean, at least Michael Jackson, he may be a child molester, but he's better than most of them, right?
Let's weigh out his credentials, please.
Yeah.
Show me your credentials. Let's see.
Sure,
Yeah,
he's a child molester that can dance good. That's cool.
yeah.
He's almost making up for it.
But yeah, he did go to the little dingleberries, those little kids.
Man, that's some gnarly, that's some gross shit. I can't imagine that being a turn on, but to each their own.
Guess what, Paul? I'm gonna buy your entire Beatles catalog.
And by the way, just so we're clear, I'm
Just
talking
wait,
about
you're gonna
drinking
see.
wine. Jesus juice, that's disgusting.
I know,
Fuck
God,
drinks
come on.
wine.
Did you ever hear Paul McCartney talking about how Michael Jackson approached him and said, they were like hanging out, buddies, doing music together, wrote some songs. Paul, I'm gonna buy your entire catalog.
I heard of it.
It's gonna come up for sale. I'm gonna buy it. And Paul's like, oh, sure, whatever, Michael, whatever you want. Don't worry about it. Like
That's
thinking that
good
it's all
for
just
Paul McCartney.
just a freaking joke. No, really, I'm gonna buy it. Okay, go ahead, Michael. And sure enough, Michael Jackson bought their whole catalog.
Who was more mad though? Was it Paul McCartney or was it like Yoko Ono? Because I kind of feel like Yoko Ono would probably be like, oh fuck, that means I'm actually gonna have to work. Like I might actually have to work now that my dead husband can't just pay all my my bills.
Well, the thing is, it was never owned by any of them. It was owned by the record labels.
You're right. Okay, you know what? You're a very logical thinker.
And they had royalties and commissions that were written into their contracts for the music that they produced, but the majority of the money that came out of the Beatles catalog went to the publishers and the people who.
How do you feel about DMX's death?
Oh man, hey, I got a joke for you guys. Does the D in DMX stand for dead?
Whoa!
All right,
Dudes.
I got opinion. I don't have opinions about it. I never liked DMX. He was just a guy that yelled in a microphone.
Is that a BMX knockoff?
Did DMX stand? Okay, DMX stand. Can you do me a favor? Do that awesome thing you do where you look up something. You're so good at looking things up. What does DMX stand for? It's gonna be. I guarantee, Eric. It's gonna be stupid as shit, right? There's no way you're gonna be impressed by what it's gonna stand for.
Darian, my Exarian.
I think it's gonna be like. I can't even think of something because it's
Dick's
gonna be.
my Hicks.
I'm not from. What is it?
Darkman X.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck you.
Darkman X.
Yeah, Dead Man X, more like it.
And how do you die?
He relapsed.
Relapsed on.
Probably. I don't know.
Nobody was surprised by that, right? Nobody.
Not heroin like the old days. Right now, it's shit they put in their ass. What is it?
No, it was crack. It was like he was like addicted to crack. Okay. He was like a full on. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was crack.
I'm pretty. I know that one of his first experiences smoking weed was laced with crack, and he kind of had gone back to that a few times, talking about how could somebody addict him to something without his permission. So I'm pretty sure he was addicted to crack. I'm pretty sure it was crack.
Damn, dude.
How do you do crack? Like, how fucked up are you? I'm fucked up and I don't do crack. Like,
I know, right?
I just drink myself to death. Like, how do you do that? I don't know. Do you do crack, you guys?
Every night.
Okay, that's a joke. That's
up my ass.
They're just being funny.
Makes me want to have a beer. Anybody else need a beer?
I do. I got a second. Ooh, or you know what? I'm gonna stick with beer tonight.
Don't get yourself in trouble if you have to go back and be Cameron.
I am not. Hey, Cameron, for you, I am drinking only beer tonight.
Okay, I'm saving one modern time for myself here. You can have
Thank you.
a Corona. So Rick tuned into one of our shows recently. Just check it out.
Rick
Rubin.
Rick Ernst.
Rick Ernst.
Yeah.
No kidding.
And he said, "Oh yeah, I went and saw the one with, as a matter of fact, with Timothy." Like, oh, okay, cool.
Oh man.
Looks like you guys just hang around and drink beer.
I was doing a lot more than drinking beer that night. Let me tell you, Rick Ernst. I love that guy.
Oh yeah. He actually gives you good information.
Yeah, he does, and he sounds like Carl Sagan. That's my favorite thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like one day, I want to just tell him right in the middle of when we're talking about work. Can you just talk about the cosmos for a second?
And millions of starlit
Yes.
bubbles.
These cosmos are made of billions and billions of molecules.
Yes, indeed.
That's cool, man. You guys got Rick Ernst to check your stuff out. I can't get Rick to do anything like that for me.
Well, I don't know. He probably checked it out for a few seconds and then said,
I mean, hey.
But nonetheless, it was still cool that he commented.
He doesn't
Thanks,
even
Rick.
pretend to like my stuff. And we're buds with a Z.
Buds with a C?
A Z, jerk.
Z?
Yeah,
Buds,
that sounded
buds.
sexual, and I don't like
C,
that.
Z.
Well, Rick Ernst, I apologize if I'm disappointing you tonight.
You're not disappointing him, man. He's
Oh.
all about. I'm telling you right now.
So what else? What else we got? So we talked about police brutality. We talked about
Okay,
Joe
but
Biden.
I want to tell the. Okay, I want to go back to the police brutality thing just for a second. The police shooting thing. All right. Okay. And this is a message for all you guys, and I don't give a fuck what color you are. Okay. I don't care if you're purple, you wear a tampon in your ass. I don't give a
I'm
shit.
sorry. I'm gonna have to. I
Okay?
object. Purple people, you could go fuck yourself.
All right. Here's the point. Okay. If a police officer pulls you over, don't be a fucking idiot. Don't be a dick. Don't smart off.
Don't be a
Don't
hero.
talk about how I used to do this, man. Why you arrest me, man? Hey, why you pull me up? Shut the fuck up. Okay? Shut the fuck up. Because I'm telling you right now that cop, he's already nervous. As soon as they pull you over, especially at night, they're already nervous. They're like, is this guy got a gun? Is this guy got a homie in the back that's laying down, ready to pop up and shoot me? Is he going to try and run me over? Okay, cop's already nervous. All right? So they're scared. You start fucking popping off, you're already poking the bear. You're poking the bear, okay? So, you know, you see those videos where the police will pull out their pepper spray and do this, or they reach for their gun. Yeah, there's bad cops out there. But, dude, you know what they're thinking about? They're thinking about, is this fucking pullover, is this the car that I pulled over where I'm not going to go home to my family tonight? That's what they're thinking in the back of their mind. Not all of them, but most of them. They're not.
So then why'd they take that job?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter why they
Why'd
took
I
the
take
job.
my job?
The point
yeah,
is,
because you have to.
they are human beings, and
Then learn the risk.
let me tell you something. If you pulled over 50 people a night, okay, if you pulled over 50 people a night, and 40 of them give you attitude, and a few of them try to take off on you, and maybe some have shot at you, dude. How are you going to be when you pull up on a car? All the windows are tinted. It's nighttime. The dude in the fucking driver's seat is already mouthing off to you, already giving you a hard time, like, dude, why you pulling me over? You know, just, dude, what do you think the cop's thinking? Either I'm going to kick this guy's ass, or I'm scared, and I don't know what's going to go on, and I'm reaching for a gun because I'm going home to my family tonight. You know, think about that shit, dude. They're human beings just like us.
I do agree with that. I think that both at this point need to be a bit cognizant of each other, in that there is a stigma out there that cops are racist, or cops are out to, you know, brutalize black people, and there's this institutionalization. And maybe both need to be a little more embracing when they you know, these circumstances
when
happen.
the encounter occurs.
Yeah.
Cooperate, you know, just
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Like,
Dude,
you can't play tough guy.
Chris Rock's How to Not Get Your Ass Kicked by the Police is the best video ever made. Okay?
It was pretty good. It's pretty good.
You remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that I wish we could play it right now, but we'll probably get flagged for it. But everybody check up Chris Rock's How to Not Get Your Ass Kicked by the Police. It was fucking amazing.
Just Google it right now. Stop watching us. We'll still be here when you're
Again,
back.
you know, we're not telling you that all cops are good. There's obviously some racist motherfuckers, and we went through the whole high school football player disgruntled. God damn it, I got to take a job.
LBCC graduate.
Love beating people up.
But why? What's up? Like, why are we in an age where nuances aren't allowed? Why can't we examine the entire conversation?
It's
like,
because everybody has signed on to the black-white thing, and it's not just a racial thing or a color thing. It's the color white and the color black, like actual physical colors. We're so, you know, one or the other. We can't coexist. It has to be this side or that side. There can't be any gray in between it.
Isn't it ironic you talked about that, which is all about coexisting?
Let's see. Did that show up?
That was the smartest thing I've ever said, huh? Huh?
That was beautiful, babe.
Thank you.
Beautiful. You're hot. You're horny. You're sexy. But seriously, it's a coexistence thing, and we know there's bad people out there, and you're gonna get taken advantage of. But god damn it, dude, when a cop pulls you over, shut the fuck up.
No. Don't shut the fuck up. Here's what you do. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm sorry. You talk in the whitest voice you can. I'm sorry, sir. No problem. Thank you very much. Here's my license, my registration, and my proof of insurance. No problem. Thank you.
Officer,
Yes, sir.
I apologize. whatever I did, I am extremely sorry. My hands are out the window. Let me know what you need. I'm fully cooperative.
Tell them like the whitest, like tell them you like Huey Lewis in the News. Just say anything that you think that, like, I don't know, talk about sports facts, but white sports, please. Hockey, tennis, golf.
Hey, one of the guys in the band that was in Tribe Sapien, Caesar Abrin. Anyways, he was a nurse, and short, dark Filipino guy, really mellow dude, wouldn't hurt a fly. If we were driving in his car and he got pulled over, first thing you do, pull right over, and he puts his hands out. He rolls down the window and puts his hands on the side of the roll down window, the side of the door, so that they can see. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He's all, just how it is, man.
Or it's like, man,
fuck.
Feels good to be white.
I
Sorry,
hate
bud.
to say it.
You're getting shot
Sometimes I
tonight.
do.
Until you go to Torrance, and then everybody's fucked.
Okay,
Torrance cops hate everybody.
Eric, do you do that thing where you go, oh man, I had 8 drinks too many, I am shit faced, and you're driving right next to a police officer, and then you go, oh yeah, that's right, I'm pale, and you wave at him, and he waves back at you. Well, that doesn't happen, but the everything else happens where you go, oh man, I'm gonna totally get away with it.
No.
It happens to me a lot.
No, what I do is
Both
I just go,
drinking and
okay,
driving in.
all right, just shut the fuck up. Yes, sir. No, sir. Absolutely.
Oh, you get
I
pulled.
apologize.
You get pulled over a lot.
I've been pulled over quite a few times.
You know what? I don't.
Skinny
And I've gotten
haircut.
tickets.
Hey.
Plenty of tickets.
I don't, because look at me.
Yeah, right.
Police officer's wet dream here. Hi, officer. I've been doing nothing wrong. No problem. Let me let you go. All right, bye.
Okay. You are so white, we're going to let you go.
Exactly.
Oh, my God. No, I
reminds
haven't,
me of that Dave
haven't been
Chappelle
lucky
skit.
like that.
That I probably, and that Dave Chappelle skit's probably based on a fact.
Do you remember that one where he's talking about being pulled over after racing the cop? And his
Yes,
white
I do.
friend's
Yes,
like,
yes.
Sorry, officer, I didn't know you can do that. And the officer's like, well, now you know.
Yeah,
John,
right.
get.
No, but I mean, the point. Look, I can't claim to know what it's like to be black or Mexican or dark colored or a minority that would be prejudiced against. But man, if I were that person and was being pulled over by the police, I would shut the fuck up. Don't fucking start antagonizing and dude, shut up. This guy's cut you by the balls. What are you gonna do? Oh, I'm tough. Dude, fucking shut up.
The problem is at this point,
Cooperate.
everybody is on, at a heightened level.
Exactly.
Because I mean, depending on what media they're listening to, it's extremely one way or the other, as you said, and I think that they're almost being antagonized. I like that. I love this. I love this.
Dude,
Except
you're
if I
gaining
was
some weight,
if
dude.
I was
You're
on the
gaining some
other
weight.
side of this, I'd be
Yeah.
like, well, that guy's boring because they're fooling around too much. But I think the problem is that everybody is in this heightened state.
No, absolutely, dude. Everybody wants to expose everybody. It's like, dude,
There's
fuck,
that too.
relax. There's bad people out there. What do you want to be? Part of the problem? You want to make it worse? Make it worse for yourself? Because if a cop can't tell the difference between a taser and a fucking gun, dude, you better shut your mouth.
Maybe they shouldn't be cops.
Well, I've always advocated for more psychological profiling of some of the people that they'll let in the police force, because there's obviously some sociopaths.
But I feel like a police force would be like, yeah, but he could do 50 push-ups and he's racist, so of course he's going to become a cop.
Who knows? I guess it depends on where you go, man. If you're
Okay, listen. If you want to be in my police force, you got to do 2 things: 50 push-ups and hate black people,
yeah, then you qualify for Torrance PD, okay?
or Anaheim.
Pretty much, right? Have you been pulled over in Torrance?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
they're the worst.
dude.
Or Lomita.
Jimmy and his wife both got handcuffed and taken to jail because they tried to interject police breaking up a fight in a marriage.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah.
Who's
Man,
Jimmy?
it's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah. So Jimmy and Monica were at a wedding in Torrance.
Okay.
Okay, so they're watching the wedding and a fight broke out in there, and police showed up, and cops are asking people questions, and Jimmy goes up to the cop and goes, "Hey, officer, I saw the whole thing from start to finish. I would like to explain exactly what happened." The cop looked at him and goes, "Shut up. You do not open your mouth." He's like, "Officer, I just wanted to check." No, he goes, "No, you don't say anything. You shut your mouth or you're going to jail." Dude, come on. Click, click. Puts the cuffs on him. His wife comes running. What? Why is he getting arrested? How come you click, click? They both get thrown in the car, taken to jail. They spent the night at jail.
Lesson learned: mind your damn business,
dude.
Yeah,
Don't
I
mess
agree with
Torrance
that.
police,
That is
man.
a lesson. Shut
Dude,
the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Just go,
Yeah.
obviously, the fucking bar is like wide open. Just go get a drink.
Wow.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
right.
it's like I've seen people
And they
at
and
parties,
by the way, they're both white. Okay.
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
like I've seen people at parties get into a fight, and then when you see people running in trying to separate them, it's like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Like
it's
now
not
you're
funny.
involved, and you're gonna get your ass kicked by somebody who's a friend of theirs, thinking that you're jumping in. Let it be. Mind your fucking business.
Yeah, just enjoy
Same
the
with
show.
everything else. Yeah, enjoy the show. Sit back and be like, fuck, that guy's getting stabbed.
Yeah.
Don't be a hero.
Well, if somebody's getting like totally killed, I would try to help him out.
Oh, I
Pull
would
him
too,
out of-
Eric,
pull him
but-
out of the
oh,
gutter.
man, I don't know.
Pull the guy away. Say, "Oh, dude, chill, chill, chill." You know.
Okay.
So let's say that was happening in Pacific Palisades. You'd be like, oh, I'm going to help this dude. But if this was happening downtown Long Beach, would you be like, oh,
No.
I'm saving him?
No. Fuck that. I'm gonna tell you what you
Not
do.
if I was gonna get a knife.
Nah,
to me, no.
fuck
Okay.
that.
All right. See?
Here's what you do, Derek.
Yeah, it depends on where you're at,
Oh,
Frank.
no.
You
Frank,
lie.
Frank. It depends on where you're at.
You lie about it. You just go, yeah,
Charles?
dude. I totally was
Charles?
like trying to help out, and it didn't work. I felt terrible. You lie about it the next day. You let the guy get stabbed to death. That's it. And then you lie about it and pretend to be a hero. Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's there.
I fucking dropped that food.
Yeah, dude. I did everything I could, and he just he overpowered me.
Yeah, right. There you go.
Don't
No,
forget to
man,
look at this
just-
camera.
Oh, I thought we weren't doing the cameras.
We're not doing that one. We're doing that
Oh
one.
man,
That
I'm
one
gonna.
right there.
Everyone's gonna be like, oh, dude, this guy's got autism. Yeah, okay, I've been doing. Okay,
I think
George
that'd
gave
be-
me bad info because I've been looking at that the whole time.
Dude, that
But-
was so good that you understand autism. Like, you know, there's the camera right there. It's like, everybody, I need to tell you that
I do that when Vince talks to me. I look off to the refrigerator.
Uh,
And Vince is that little dude.
it's one of your favorite pastimes in here. I know.
I don't know. Like, okay, if you guys, and I hope you do have him on again, you just need to just chamber 5 billion questions, and the minute he's getting you like into an area where you're gonna get kicked off of YouTube, you just need to change the subject to like one of your 5 billion questions. That's it.
We'll put on our little boom, bum, 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 bum.
That's
bum, bum.
the- I
Oh, no,
mean-
actually, we had to change that song. Hold on, it's the color bars. This thing right here.
Great song.
Anyways, I had to put my own music in there because we got flagged by YouTube for using. George is like, hey, I'm like, hey, dude, we need some theme show type music for our little color bars thing.
Yes.
You know, the little. Hang on, let me put that up again. Yeah, the cool color bars. Anyways, I'm like, yeah, we got to get some game show type music. George is like, dude, I fucking found something. Yeah, it's awesome. It's perfect. Blah blah blah.
It is pretty good.
Little did I know that he like hacked into like some archives of some websites and pulled out this
I hacked into the Pentagon website.
fucking
I like it.
pulled out some copyrighted music and we got flagged for it. Pretty funny.
Ooh.
I'm like,
Don't.
what did you do?
YouTube.
Do you own a gun?
Mm-mm.
If you
Some-
had a gun, would you hate the fact that Joe Biden's trying to take it away?
No, yeah, that's an interesting question. So I'm actually I've been terrified because like on one hand I went out with a coworker, Jake Rogers, one of my favorite human beings
Love
ever,
Jake.
and he had me shoot off a 45, and I fell in love with it. I really want to buy a 45. I am a bit petrified of how self-destructive I am, and how like I have this unguarded button inside of me that like at any moment I'm sure that like if I was high or drunk enough I could just so I'm always a bit nervous of owning it, but I've been dying to get it.
You might have bullets for breakfast.
Oh, that's my band name. Check them out. I've always been worried about it, but I think I'm going to buy one because why not? And my lady has an AR-15, just bought it, and it is a beaut. So because
Yeah.
she has it, and
Shaniqua Lopez?
yes, indeed,
Shaniqua?
Shaniqua Lopez. She has an AR-15 now, so I mean, and she's a little bit crazy, guys.
What'd it
so.
take to
Dude,
get that?
awesome, perfect, good fit, perfect fit.
Ooh, that's a good question. I wonder where she got it.
Yeah.
If only we could find out that answer.
Yeah.
If only there was a way we could find out
Let's
this.
call up Shaniqua.
Yeah. Yeah.
Propitia's not available.
Propecia? Yeah.
That would be, dude. She's so. I bet you, like, you guys would get so many more hits if you interviewed her. You guys should have her as a guest instead of me. I'm boring.
Wait,
and
Propecia or Shaniqua?
Yes, Shaniqua.
I've
Shaniqua
asked her,
Lopez.
but she's camera shy. I don't know why.
Wait,
Camera
hey,
shy.
wait. Hold on. Speaking of which, there's a mosquito question.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. The question was something about an overabundant amount of vicious mosquitoes. Too many goddamn mosquitoes. Okay, so
Oh.
what that means is the city decided to stop spraying the areas where stagnant water congregates. And one of the ways you can actually get rid of ridiculous amounts of mosquitoes is to actually put copper sulfate in the water. So the city needs to invest in copper sulfate and dump it in the riverways and in the ponds where mosquitoes are more likely than not to propagate.
Does
And
that
there you
affect
go.
the?
And if you overwater your lawn and you have wet spots hanging out in your lawn, mosquitoes will find a way to get in there too.
Okay, why haven't they put that into the budget when we have diseases going on right now?
It's because they're too busy
You
trying
need
to
be
take
on
your
a
gun.
microphone.
It's because they're too busy trying to take your gun.
Exactly. Fucking exactly.
Okay, you
Taking your gun is more
at some
important than
point, if you
taking
want,
care of
we
the
could just
mosquitoes.
switch because she's got opinions. It's
Why don't
great.
you come over here?
Yes,
How about come over here?
do it. I'll stand
Sit right
up.
here.
Yes, I'll stand up, and you could just we could Brian Wilson, Carl Wilson our way through this microphone.
You already said my name, Shaniqua, like 10 times.
I
Shaniqua?
didn't. Yeah, I said Shaniqua, but so there's a
Makita.
person I don't know.
Nikita.
There you go.
Damn,
Hello, people.
Propecia.
My name is
Shaniqua.
Shante Lopez.
All right.
Shante Lopez
Here you go.
Hi, Mom.
from Pico.
Am I shining? Am
So
I,
when you
have
talk,
any
you want
good?
you want to get
You wanna
close
do
to the
this
mic so
over
we
the-
can really
over
hear the
in your hair?
sultriness of
What
your
does that-
voice.
what does that do?
That's a headphone.
Right.
That's,
Yeah, but
that's
what do I
these
get?
are headphones. You could hear stuff in them.
All I hear is them.
That's
I
how-
could just hear them in here. In person.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but it puts you in a mood.
it puts you in a mood. It puts you in a
Alright,
place. You're now officially
Get in the
a
zone, babe.
podcast.
Get in the
you're in
zone.
the zone.
Okay, right up to the mic.
I'm gonna do.
Like
I'm
a
gonna
bu-
do
You don't
this
have to
thing
get
There
like
you go,
Tim
there you
Kylo
go.
close, like right
I
here.
appreciate
Yeah, like
that.
Tim, like,
I know.
oh my god, I mean,
Oh, hey,
You can get George
Okay, let's do
close,
the
like, way
cool
up
thing
here.
where we're the Beach Boys. Okay. All right. Everybody's gone, sir. You gotta do it with me.
you
Otherwise
gotta-
it doesn't. Yeah.
Sorry, I don't
Surfing
know that.
US, and we gotta look at each other. Okay. Surfing USA. No.
everybody's going
Okay.
surfing.
This is.
Look at him, Eric.
Okay, let me get my radio host voice
Oh.
ready.
Oh.
Okay, give us a few minutes. Hold on, let me put on the color bars.
All right, what questions? Do we have?
Introducing Shaniqua Lopez
Thank you, thank you.
with
Glad to
the
be here.
AR-15.
I didn't bring it.
Is
but
it purple, pink?
No. What do I look like?
Well,
Well,
you look
I've-
like a
I've
Shaniqua,
seen-
so we imagined it.
I've seen purple AR-15s.
Purple camo?
I'll have
You
you
look
know.
like you would have a purple gun. or
Purple
pink gun,
cheetah
yes.
print camo.
One of my good friends, his wife has a purple AR-15.
Why?
Purple.
Why? I just want to know why do people do that?
I guess customization, right? It's like painting your car. It's like theirs, right?
I would expect her
I
to
mean,
be
if you
like
could-
the
if-
color of the Mexican flag. That's what I would.
If you could have like purple
I thought she was
nails and a
Salvadorian.
purple
You said
gun,
she
it'd be
was
so
Salvadorian.
rad. I mean, come on.
I did not say that.
I could have sworn you did. She's like, oh, my girl, she's Guatemalan,
Nope.
Salvadorian or some shit.
But who said I'm his girl?
Yeah, we're just. I don't even know
Shantae
what-
is his girl.
Oh,
So,
of
what's
course.
her name?
Propecia,
Shaniqua.
I'm gay.
Makita,
There you go. Okay.
Kumquat.
Can we answer the question? Why is there a bowl of ice?
Oh, it's for the
It's
for the drink.
Oh yeah, she's.
It's for the Bob Dylan.
Did you like
baby.
some?
The
He
Bob
didn't use
Dylan.
that cup.
Yeah, I haven't. Well, I didn't want to get inebriated like I did last time.
Your friend,
I
totally not your man.
Yeah.
My coworker, you mean?
Coworker,
That
yes.
I-
I don't even know you. I met
He
you
doesn't
like the
even
other
know
day.
my name. He doesn't even remember. All right, let's get back. Let's get back to this. We're gonna lose some
Makita.
fans.
Yeah.
We got our fans waiting. They have to hear.
The two people.
All two of them?
Yep. All
Sweet.
two of them.
All right.
Thanks for hanging on, you guys. Thanks for hanging on and putting up with my
It's-
technical bullshit.
It's Vince
Only
Cox
the real
and Vince
ones are
Fox.
left.
Sweet.
Okay, so
All right, so where were we?
Biden wants to take our guns.
How do you feel about that?
I feel like he's doing this to please a certain amount of people, and he's not focusing on all the other issues that are way more important.
What are those issues?
That's politics. Though.
What are those issues? I don't get super involved in politics, so I can't tell you exactly that list of issues. But I mean, we have this
Pandemic?
The mosquito problem.
Well, yeah, definitely that's like number one priority.
The lack of copper sulfate.
I have like bruises, or not bruises. They look like bruises
From
but they're
mosquitoes?
Scars. My arms are like scarred with all these like little mosquito bite dogs.
I hope you're listening, Biden. We have a fucking victim here.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yes.
we need
Terrible.
victim control here, okay? I think your killer mosquitoes are
Is my face shiny?
racially profiling the Latino population.
Exactly.
Watch out for
No.
the Latinas, man. Hey, the mosquitoes, no bueno, man.
All
No
right.
bueno.
But back to the real issue.
Okay, real issue, please.
Real issue.
Purple
So,
AR,
okay,
ARs.
after all these shutdowns, the entire year 2020 shutdowns, how many businesses had to shut down, like close for good? How many people lost their jobs? They need to focus on like how to get our economy
Rebuild
back
their
up
lives,
and running
get their-
again. They have to. We have way too many issues going on to be focusing on taking away people's guns and magazines that can hold more than 10 rounds. That's ridiculous. How is that going to stop any crime from happening?
What size are the caliber bullets that go in your
Caliber?
gun? Yeah, caliper.
It's a 50 Beowulf. No, I wish. It's a 5.56.
Okay, so is that smaller than what is in a handgun? Bigger? Because a handgun's I don't know too much about guns, so
Well,
teach me a little bit about
That-
bullets and
I'm here to
sizes
ta-
and what you think is illegal or should be legal.
I just think that it's ridiculous to consider. They consider ARs an assault weapon, but really, like, why? So if this thing actually happens, where he's trying to, I'm not even gonna get into it because I don't know the details. But basically, we'd have to turn in our magazines that are over 10 rounds, pay a fee for all of our current guns that we have that are considered assault weapons. This wouldn't be like a handgun. It's like a AR. I don't know what else. But
So why isn't an AR considered an assault rifle?
because there are a couple of things that he said would consider it, because he calls it war weapons or something like that, which is ridiculous. But well, I don't know. I don't want to give out false information, so I'm not going to get into it.
Mhm.
But
So
I
what's-
did read that he wants to either have us pay for each magazine and then a fee for our guns, or he'll have people actually turn them back in and to get some money. So you're not even going to get reimbursed your full amount.
So what's an assault weapon to you? Like an
Technically-
M16,
Well, technically anything could be an assault weapon,
So-
but
an AR-15 can be.
An assault weapon.
I mean, I just want I want to play devil's advocate here. For
something
Joe
without
Biden.
without a bump stock.
no, get
But-
out of here. You had your chance to talk about Joe Biden.
But didn't like a guy mow down an entire country rock music festival in Las Vegas with an AR-15 or?
I don't think it was an AR-15. I think he had multiple things, and
Okay.
he had tons and tons of ammunition, and he had it all. This is the type of people we have to work on getting rid of.
According to
not
some
him.
people, they were
Rid of with an AR-15, right?
With an
Exactly,
AR-15,
that's
exactly.
yes.
Standard ammunition.
According to some people who were actually there, they say that there were two shooters.
And by according to you mean Vince James, right?
And his graph.
Yeah,
And his
it's
graphs.
He's like I got two graphs.
Pull up.
about it
And,
being-
and if it was Guy, he'd be like, well, probably the aliens from upstairs. They were on the 13th floor.
I can see guys saying that.
Okay, hold on.
He was just
No,
doing
it was
research
the
yesterday.
satanic interdimensional being.
Okay, so according to
Fox News.
GUuniversity.com,
whitepatriot.net.
According to Red Elephants.
Step up to the plate, please.
he plans to ban the manufacture and sale of assault weapons and high-capacity magazines, and require the registration under the blah 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 blah.
Because it's the 11th bullet that gets you.
So basically, I will no longer be able to purchase a new AR-15 style or AK style, which is not legal here in California, or any semi-automatic rifle with a detachable magazine or any firearm or anything that could hold 10 rounds of ammunition. So if you already have this, if this goes into effect, you'd have to surrender those.
Hey,
what about
if you ever-
like a pistol
wait,
with
wait,
an
wait.
extended magazine?
that's probably illegal. But dude, you ever watch Fortnite?
Okay.
Okay, people playing Fortnite,
Right.
they're reloading all the fucking time.
Right.
All the fucking time. Nothing. I mean, dude, so just bring more clips with you. How many bullets and guns do you need?
Well, you can
Well, that was
do
my question. What kind of burglar are you attacking? Like, is there like a brachiosaurus that broke into your house?
All right, so
A
let's
stegosaurus.
let's get real
Is that
with
the
it for a
kind?
second,
I
okay?
fucking
This
did that.
is about people that envision an apocalyptic world or a hostile
right,
military
okay,
government
okay, so-
takeover. Okay, all right. So what you do is you make one of those fancy fucking, cross strap ammunition
Rambo.
magazine holding devices, and you just put all your clips in there, all right? And then when your clip's out, pop it, put the next one in, come out from behind the tree, clips out, pop it, click the next one in. That's what they do in Fortnite.
But you know what else is cool? You could press pause on the fucking Walking Dead and realize that that's not how life works.
Yeah.
You know
right?
what made assault weapons really cool for me? Watching Heat. Remember that movie?
Yeah, it was a great movie.
That whole shootout? That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's also a great reason to illegalize AR-15s.
Is that what they were using?
I'm just throwing it out
Were they
there.
using AR-15s?
Sorry to play devil's advocate,
What about
Shantae.
the people that are not just preparing for like doomsday? What about people who do it for sports, like myself, as a sport? That's what I.
Was it the 11th bullet that would knock over the target?
No, it's not. I'm
She's
not
like a-
worried about the fact that they're not letting us use like AKs. That's not my problem.
It doesn't matter how many bullets you shoot, the mosquitoes are still going to be there.
Well, I mean, you got to try.
I'll give you
I
I'll give
heard-
you a bunch of copper sulfate. I think that'll help you out. See, what's
take
happening
it.
is somewhere around your neighborhood, there's some still standing water,
Okay, I get this at work.
and it's like
I get this at the Inland Empire. I get this in Anaheim. Everywhere.
they like your blood.
Why?
Wait. Name those
I
cities
don't
again?
know. Eat some garlic or something. Remember, like
So-
it's like the whole vampire thing. Eat some garlic. And
Inland Empire?
Do you like garlic?
Mm, sure, on like food, but not right. Just like
Right, but if you eat more garlic, then you gotta ward it off.
I.
Because mosquitoes are like vampires, right? And vampires don't like garlic.
Didn't
I'm theorizing here.
Hey, so if a mosquito takes your blood and then uses that blood to nourish the eggs that then become their babies,
Super mosquitoes?
are you like those babies' father?
Oh shit!
That is such
Wow,
a deep
deep,
question.
dude.
I had to
Does
jump
that
back
make you
in.
the father?
Like there's some DNA going in there and like
Yeah,
mixing with the
it's
mosquito
got to, right?
DNA, and
So it's
doing
like,
some
fly,
crazy shit.
my young.
I don't know, dude. If you barbecue a steak and you eat that steak and then you like go procreate, are you like, is that steak your baby's daddy?
What?
What?
Now that isn't such a deep concept, but this mosquito,
Yeah.
I
But-
must have made like
mosquitoes-
5 billion mosquito children. I'm like the old dirty bastard of mosquito children.
Shantae's mama to millions
Mosquitoes
of them
don't matter, dude.
now. Millions of mosquitoes carrying AR-15s.
Yeah, I was gonna say it wouldn't be Shantae over here if it didn't have an AR-15.
I'm not.
A purple
Shantae.
one.
I'm sorry.
Just kidding.
Okay, well I didn't realize we couldn't reuse your real name. Okay.
All right. So Shanice
Thank you.
Lopez.
Not Lopez.
Shanice.
I prefer not to disclose.
Okay.
Well, then just
Shanice
go
with
by
the AR.
Lopez,
Yeah,
then.
Shanice with
Don't
the
give me
AR-15.
a shitty last name.
Dude,
no.
Makita was great.
What?
Makita was great.
Makita?
Yeah.
Shanice Makita?
There you go.
That sounds like
That
a yeah.
fits
That
you.
sounds like
I
a
feel
villain.
I feel like that fits you. I feel
Yeah.
like that's something you could sign off on.
Shanice Makita.
Because it even has like a blue collar, feel to it.
Okay. Well, we're not here to talk about fictitious last names.
Okay.
So
All right. So what's the
Let's
next
get, let's
topic?
get to the essence of an 11
So we talked about
round
guns.
magazine.
Now what? What else is bugging you?
it's bugging me. Jesus. Well, I don't know what's bugging you.
Well, you saying that Biden needs to come up with a way to kind of bail people out, because of the pandemic, a lot of people have had to go through or fell through hard times. Their businesses don't exist anymore, and that's that. No one's really bailing them out. No, they're not giving us a ton of money, to pull ourselves from the rut. I get it.
I don't know if stimulus checks are going to help the situation much. They help to what? You buy like groceries one time and then you're done.
So what would you want him to do?
Well, I'm not a politician. I don't know how these
No.
things
But I mean,
work,
okay. So what do you think is fair?
Okay.
What should the president do to help everybody affected?
He could find a way to help businesses or rebuild businesses that crashed, unfortunately. So I don't know. Like I said, that money that's being sent to just everyone, like even I got money, I wasn't laid off.
Mm-hmm.
That money that's supposed to stimulate the economy, it should be put into another project to, I don't know, open businesses back up. And I'm not saying like open restaurants back up, but people who actually had, I don't know, like events businesses. A lot of those people didn't have anything going on for the whole year. So what are they supposed to live off of? They're forced to either find a job or start a new business. And that's why isn't the government helping them? I don't know.
Are you a fan of Gavin Newsom?
No, but could someone really be a fan of Gavin Newsom? Like,
because I hear you talking about Biden, and he's part of the problem, but so is Gavin Newsom, even more than Biden, because his businesses were open during the pandemic, and he didn't take a loss, right? He didn't have to wear his mask. He allowed everybody else to fail, but his businesses didn't.
What kind of businesses does he own?
I think he owns like a couple wineries up north, and then like a few restaurants, and none of them closed down. They were all doing fine. But he allowed everybody else to close down. Right? Am I wrong? Somewhat wrong?
It's complicated.
It's complicated.
Okay. I'd rather stay away from politics.
Let's stay away from
nothing good
politics.
to
Let's
say
focus
about
on copper sulfate.
No.
That is the
Well, there
solution
are
to
a
your
million,
problem.
Topics to talk about. What's this witchcraft you got going on here?
Actually, I got a
just
good
a feather.
question.
I could tell you, but I have to kill you.
Shanice, what animal would you like to have sex with?
Oh, no, get out of here. This is not what I came here for.
A dolphin? Sorry, a mermaid?
Do you know what this is?
Yeah. Do you sage your
I do.
studio before beginning a
No.
podcast? Cause
No,
maybe
we don't do that.
Maybe you should have done that on the mic.
We just let
Maybe.
this little
Just
tiki
saying.
guy protect us.
Maybe.
Not working.
No? This pink sand?
Why are your little cameras not working though?
Well,
Well,
you know what?
here,
I
let me-
have
let
an
me
old
tell you
computer
exactly
that's
what it is.
Overwhelmed.
It's this
So I can
voodoo
put
you
Eric
got
on the
going
spot.
Here. It's bad luck.
Eric
Juju.
decided to get these cameras because he took advice from somebody yet again, and they told him, hey, if you add different points of view, it'll definitely bring some dynamic to your show. But instead of thinking, wow, I have a shitty computer, and it may just make me even busier trying to figure out how to troubleshoot, I'm going to go ahead and do it. So now we've had problems ever since. But it's sticking to the basics. What really counts, what matters, what makes things work.
Nice.
All true. All of it. Every
love
last
the
word.
song.
of it.
So,
story.
like I said before, I told you so.
You're right, Jorge.
And now we're having a really good show.
The married couple.
Zero
argument.
problems.
Oh my God, it's like being married. He doesn't talk to me anymore. He doesn't love me. He doesn't write me. He doesn't, doesn't take my calls. Won't text me back. It's bad.
All right. Let's get back into.
Okay,
some-
let's get back to reality.
so,
All right. Hey Tim, come on back in here. Let's wrap this up in a good way.
Let's have Shanice and Tim in.
There you go. All
Hi,
right.
everybody. How's it going? Can we
Well-
sing
You know your
Serpent's
ear's
Party?
black.
My ears are black?
Yeah, look.
You've got
it's
some shit on
you
there.
got like fuzz on there.
Oh, dude, that's embarrassing.
Oh my God, no
No,
one can see
really?
it. Don't
Well, I
worry
mean,
about
it
it.
doesn't take away from your look.
No, but I hate
still
my dumb
attractive.
Teen Wolf ears. I don't like them. I already don't like them, and now you're gonna draw even more attention to them. That's upsetting.
I'm sorry.
Your ears are fully
okay.
standard
Let me
issue
take
and
that back.
completely fine.
Drink
Yeah,
away the pain.
Dang,
Okay, how
bro,
about this?
your ears are totally fine.
if there's anyone, any life out there, type in the comments what are some topics you want us to talk about because we're the new team, like this guy's. out.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
I like
let
it.
us
There you
know
go.
if you want Shanice
Let me
back
know
on
if
here.
you want
Makita.
my boring
Propecia.
ass back,
And Tim.
and I'll talk about.
Yeah, that would be. I don't. Do not type me. You want me back, but
No, you want him back.
You know
He's
what would be
fine.
a
You
good
know he
show?
Hmm.
If we invited Vince and Kibel to come back.
that would be fantastic. I
is. Yes,
love
that
that.
would be a good show.
I would love that. I don't know if he would like it, but I would love it.
Dude, that sounds like fun.
You better go start researching.
I'm
some
not gonna
stuff.
do
No,
anything.
you don't need to do anything.
I'm just gonna ask him what animal he wants to have sex with, and that's about. He's gonna be like, "Well, I got a graph about that."
like for example, like, you know, I'm pretty extremely bad at politics, and sometimes I just like to say random shit to Vince because it just annoys the fuck out of him that I don't know anything.
Yeah, and then he goes, wait,
He's like,
so anyways,
Oh,
yeah.
the point of the matter
So-
was that this shooting.
so the graph that I
exactly-
was talking about,
Yes, right.
white people are the victims.
Man, what if he turns out to be right? That would be awful. And what if like Vince is right
He's
about
not-
everything?
He's not entirely wrong about everything.
I
Yeah.
understand. Whoa, wait a minute,
Yeah.
aren't you Latina? Jesus.
No, you know what?
I
He
looked-
does his homework.
Exactly. He
He does
has
his
he
homework.
has a way to back it up, and that's what I like. He's not just like spitting stuff, you know, like making it up. He actually has. I don't know where
But
he gets.
you true, and I feel it's the same.
I googled
but-
stuff. Well, you guys are on the podcast, and I'm like, really? I googled it, and it's actually right. So he's not entirely crazy.
You know who's really good at fact checking him? Guy's caught him on a couple things where he's just like, nope, you're wrong. Check this out. And then
Yeah.
Vince is like, well, look at this subgraph.
Yeah, but Guy, I don't know where Guy gets his answers from, but I'm just gonna throw it out there. They're a bit suspect.
Hey, you know what? Everybody's a
love
bit
that
suspect.
guy.
As soon as you think you know everything, you find out you really know nothing.
I don't know.
I wish we had
anything.
7 mics in here.
I know,
All right.
but yeah, but you guys aren't
Why
the
you
Wu Tang
talking
Clan,
to his mic?
Ooh, I like that.
right?
Hey, you guys.
Who would you be from the Wu Tang?
That's a great question. I was just about to ask that. Shanice, what would you be? Who would you be?
Who?
Yeah.
Yes, who?
I don't know this. Don't ask me that.
No.
Be like super impressive.
Can I go first?
Ooh, yes, you can.
I would want to be the RZA.
Well, okay, don't give me just an answer. Explain, please. Thank you.
I just like his style,
I do
his
too.
flow,
I do too.
his way of approaching it.
But not Bobby Digital, right? We're talking the Resurrecta.
the Resurrectum.
Okay.
You?
Wait, don't. I'm going last. Eric, Sochin, you go second.
I got nothing.
Get the fuck out of this place, okay?
Thank you. I will.
Hey, wait. I got
Yeah.
a few more questions.
Okay.
Well, no, here's my answer.
All right.
I want to be the RZA too. That's not fair.
Okay, well then I'll be Method Man.
Okay.
I want to be the RZA. Is that you right now?
Oh my god.
I don't know. Who would you be?
I want to be the
Listen,
nizzle
I don't
fashizzle.
even
You
know
can be ODB.
who the hell is in that.
You don't-
band.
You don't know who Old Dirty Bastard is?
I don't know.
Oh man.
I'd be the Old Dirty Bastard. I mean, like, the guy went and got welfare checks in a limousine with MTV filming the entire thing. There's nothing cooler than that guy. That guy was a train wreck who, well, fell off the rails and died.
But
But
dude, that's
part-
so Americana.
Hey, I want your guys'
Inner City
opinion on this.
Americana.
yes,
You got to pick one band out of the ones that I list and compare to.
I hate these. Okay,
All right,
go ahead.
but
Wait,
you have to pick
He
one.
had
You
questions.
he did?
No,
I-
you.
no,
You
me?
had actual.
Yeah, I did.
He's asking.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
gonna ask.
Oh, okay.
Elton John or Bob Dylan? Pick one.
Well, are we talking about wanting to have sex with, or are we talking about musicians?
If you had to pick
Oh, man,
music
if you- yeah,
to listen
musician.
Okay.
to, or musicians to admire.
Well, if we were talking about sex, it'd be Elton John, but I'm still gonna go with Elton John regardless.
Okay.
We're still sticking out.
Pantera or
embarrass me.
Metallica?
Oh, Metallica.
Yeah, Metallica. I'm sorry, I mean, I don't like Pantera. I want
love
to,
Pantera.
but I don't.
Smashing Pumpkins or the Peppers?
Smash Mouth. Smash Mouth.
Oh, that's not an option.
Chili Peppers.
Chili Peppers.
Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh, interesting. Why?
Is
What?
this the
'Cause
same list you read
I-
last time, motherfucker?
Yeah, but we didn't read it to Kibel.
True.
That's
okay.
yeah.
Continue.
And this
But it's
matters.
Kibel. No, he likes
He's in a fucking band.
Bullets
I'm not
for
in a band. This dude's fucking
You
cool.
just
asshole.
bullets for breakfast or
Bullets for breakfast or Weezer?
Ooh, that's a great question. Bullets for breakfast or Weezer? If you say bullets for breakfast, I don't have any respect for you.
Weezer. There, I did it for you.
All right. Soundgarden or Stone Temple Pilots?
Soundgarden.
Can I say neither? I mean,
Chris
I don't
Cornell,
like
shut the
either.
fuck
I
up.
don't like Weiland or the other guy that killed himself.
Chris
I don't
Cornell.
like them.
Pearl Jam or Alice in Chains?
Ooh,
Jam.
that's
Ooh,
ooh,
tough.
that is so rough. I'm gonna go Pearl Jam.
Are you looking at me just in case you get in trouble if you
Alice
say
in
the other
Chains.
one?
Yes.
I would say Alice in Chains. Let's see.
It's not. That's not fair though.
Radiohead or Weezer?
Weezer.
Oh, come
Radiohead.
on. Radiohead.
Foo Fighters or Nirvana?
Nirvana.
Okay, that's tough.
No, it's
Tough?
not.
How's that tough?
Nirvana.
That's not tough.
It's tough.
How is that
No.
tough? Well, remember she's like 10 years, like
Nirvana's
15 years
core.
younger than
Same age.
I
everyone
don't
We're
give
the
a
same
fuck
age.
how old you
Oh,
are.
okay.
Nirvana's core.
Well, then,
All right.
yeah, it's obviously Nirvana.
Mm-hmm. Chuck Berry or Little Richie?
You never said how we're judging these.
Little Richard.
Your preference.
Oh, yeah, Little Richard. I
Little
don't know why I had
Richard,
Richie on
okay.
here. Sorry.
How do you? I mean, listen. Chuck Berry was a musical genius. He came up with so many great songs, but how do you not choose the guy with the extremely extravagant, like
Personality.
yeah, like homosexual trapped in like a woman with a Jerry Curl's body,
I know.
who always wore like flashy sequin
Yeah.
tuxedos. Like, how do you not choose that one?
So
The-
then,
It was a pre-Jenner thing going on there.
Yeah, like I mean, he like just the way I'd say. Whoever says
A mix
"shut up," the better of the two.
He's
And
like a mix between Jenner and RuPaul.
I
see
feel like
that.
he's
That's good.
he's a mixture of 30 women in just gaggling at I don't know, in a church.
okay, so Little Richard or what's his name?
Little Richard.
Prince.
Prince.
I stick by my answer.
All right.
Prince.
Notorious B.I.G. or Tupac?
Neither.
I want to know her answer.
All I gotta say, I'm not a rap person, so I don't. I'll say Tupac.
Okay.
I mean, he had sex with his wife. That's kind of cool.
Oh, imagine that.
Run DMC or
Tupac.
Beastie Boys?
BC Boys.
BC Boys, dude. Come on.
Name a Run DMC song, please.
Exactly. BC Boys.
God, that's why I lose a lot of arguments. Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Rock Him or
Dun,
Slick
dun,
Rick?
dun, dun, dun.
Who?
Rock Him or Slick Rick?
Am I too young for this?
No.
I'm going to go with the god Rakim. Who are you going to go with?
King Slick.
King Slick. Oh,
King
ooh,
Slick.
she's going with King Slick. All
Okay.
right.
I don't know.
There
what
we
his
go.
people
Okay.
are.
David Bowie or The Who?
David Bowie.
David Bowie.
I'm going to go with The Who just because David Bowie sucks.
Ooh, why? What does David Bowie say?
What has he done that's so good? Like, all right, changes. I want to love that song. I want to love that song. There's nothing to love about that song, no matter how
Ground
bad I
control
want to
to
like it.
Major Tom. Your circuit's dead. Is there something
Yeah,
wrong?
and whoever redid the song did it better than him.
Okay. The Smiths or the Talking Heads?
Talking Heads. David Byrne's a genius.
Yeah.
Morrissey cries at concerts.
Van Halen
The
or
boy
Journey?
with the thorn in his side.
Or who?
What?
Van Halen or Journey?
I don't know.
Van
I'm not
Halen,
55
motherfucker, come
and
on.
also an alcoholic, so I don't know.
Okay, okay.
Van Halen.
Guns N' Roses or Motley Crue?
Guns
Motley
N'
Crue.
Roses.
Guns N' Roses.
Oh, why Guns N' Roses and not Motley
Oh,
I don't know
I
because
feel very strongly about this one actually.
So do I.
I want to know an
Okay.
answer now.
Crue? Yeah, I want to know.
Guns
Why?
N' Roses. It just gets into your blood.
Yeah,
and
what
it
about
gets you
Motley Crue,
going.
though?
Motley
can-
Crue slayed every stripper out
Yeah.
there.
I mean, yeah, like
Yes,
I don't. But that's not judging their music. Just because they fuck women a lot.
Yeah, so did Leo, and what are we gonna give him? Has he ever won anything?
Yeah, you know what? Guns N' Roses wrote some beautiful songs.
All right, and this one's a triple. No Doubt, Garbage, or the Cranberries?
Mm.
Oh my god, that's hard.
Well,
No doubt.
no doubt about that.
I can't name 3 garbage songs. I can name 2 of them, and I love them. I can name a whole lot of No Doubt songs, and you know what though? I hate a lot of No Doubt. Rocksteady sucked, but I'm still gonna give it to No Doubt because I'm from Anaheim. Thank you. Gwen
Yeah,
Stefani.
yo.
Okay, that's all I
Alright.
got.
Very well
Those are
done.
good questions. Those are good questions.
System of a Down or Corn?
I said that one.
No,
but-
you.
I said it in the last one, but I
And
didn't use it because
the-
Eric's.
Corn. Everyone needs a steady diet of corn.
Armenians never win anything. Just give it to System of a Down.
Yeah, we'll give.
Gee, she
We'll
thinks,
give Serge
which one
some
do you
credit.
like better?
Oh, I'm not answering that.
AC/DC or Kiss?
I got a question. I'm gonna change it real quick. Does she look like all she listens to is Korn and System of a Down? Like you see her, right? Like you're thinking like Daddy Yankee and like Pitbull, right?
No.
What do you imagine?
That's what I do. But
Ariana Grande.
yeah,
No, I picture her listening to maybe Korn or System of a Down, or maybe Rage Against the Machine while she's shooting her AR-15.
that's a good point. That's a
Absolutely.
good point.
Nice.
Right? That's a good.
It's not gonna do that because we're in California, so it can't fucking do that.
All right, you guys. It's been a great evening,
It has been.
but it's getting late.
It has.
So
It
let's
is.
all our
let's call
fans,
this shit.
we'll let you go to sleep
Thanks to
now.
all you people that decided to
Thank
try
you
for the fourth time with our
yes.
technical difficulties. Appreciate it. And with that, we'll say thank you, Tim, for coming on.
Hi. Bye.
Thanks, Makita, for coming on.
No problem.
And
Shanice.
No problem. I'll be here next
Lopez.
time.
all right, and there it is.
Next Wednesday at 8, I'll
For-
be here.
Yeah, she's gonna be
You
here
will?
to tear
She
it up.
said it.
She
She
said it.
fucking
Yeah.
said it.
She's committed.
I'll
You're
just stay at work.
committed.
She can come.
Everybody drop a comment on who wants her to show up next week.
No, because what if they don't? I'll be embarrassing.
and if you like
So
what we
what?
finally pulled off,
How sad.
then subscribe.
No, you.
Please do.
We do this
Please
show
don't
every
bring the girl
Wednesday.
back that doesn't know anything about guns.
No, it's all good.
You know a lot about everything, all right? Don't worry about it.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Peace out. Appreciate it. Have a good one.